And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. AAA action coming at you on the show. It's the Oklahoma City Comets taking on the Charlotte Knights. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set. And on the hill in this one, Connor McCullough. What a great job he's done this season limiting right-handed batters, keeping their average against him down below 200. You face so many righty hitters over the course of a season, and that means how you perform against them is extra important. Amazing that he's kept them under the Mendoza line. Matt Gorski, the leadoff batter, looks at ball one. Well, that's an interesting way to start the night. This one in the air to right. Gets there. Got it. Let's take a look at the lineup. And a big factor for them recently, James Tibbs III. Pops this one up. 2 down.
Batting third, the designated hitter, James Tibbs III.
Bases are empty with 2 away. Digging in for the Comets, James Tibbs III. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Tibbs stands at 6 foot even, batting third today. And while he's usually in the outfield, today he's the designated hitter. In the air to left center, Baker coming on. Pulls up, and it drops for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive. That one was way in on the hands. He did a great job to pull them in and get enough barrel on the ball to push it back through the middle for a hit. That's 2 straight 2-out hits.
That is it. The second baseman, Alex.
Now it's the second baseman, Alex Freeland. On fire at the dish lately. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak. On 0-1, the delivery. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. And he delivers. Now this is lifted to center. And that's the end of the inning. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 runners left stranded. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score. Welcome back. And on the hill today, Gavin Stone. Here's the info we've got. Quite the strikeout to walk ratio he's posted this season, better than 4-1. That is elite control, and it usually leads to a whole lot of success when you can avoid beating yourself with walks. Obviously, you need to limit hits as well, but he's showing some high-level skills on the mound. Coming up to the dish for Charlotte, Riku Nishida.
Two-seam fastball. High outside. Circle change. Low middle.
The 0-1 offering. He swings and fouls one off.
Slider. Low inside.
0-2 now. And that one is inside for ball 1.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Here's a fly to left. Ward has this one sized up and makes the catch. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And no doubt a big factor so far in this series, Jared Kelenic.
Two-seam fastball. Low middle.
Hey!
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Fly ball to center. Gorski glides in towards the infield. Gets there. Got it.
Batting third, the left fielder, number
2 down now. Stepping to the plate for Charlotte, Jared Kelenic.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Swing lifts it to shallow left field. And that is out number 3. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0. Top of the second, and now it's going to be Keston Hiura.
Number 9, Keston Hiura.
Can't glove it cleanly. Put the throw to first easily in time, and that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 8, Mike Soroda.
Second inning, no score thus far. Oh, and 2 waves at that one. A swing and a miss, chases way out of the zone. Catcher has it, fires to first. Not in time, he legs it out. Lucky break for the hitter there, reaching first even after swinging and missing for the K. 1 gone and a runner on at first. Now up, Noah Miller. That's a strike. 0-1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the top of the second. On the ground, right side. Play made, that ends the inning. They strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the first baseman, Tim Elko. Some serious heat, 97 on that fastball. Elko wants to challenge here, thought it was a ball. Sharp eye at the plate, they'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. That ABS review sponsored by Gloucester and Tiresias Optical, innovating vision care since 1887 in Jericho, New York. Try their new daily contact lenses that fully dissolve after 24 hours with a 99% success rate. That's a sneaky pitch right there, down 2-0. A lot of hitters will sit fastball in that count, so a changeup can be extra effective. Grounds this one up the middle. Miller. Safe at first as they can't make the play. That's doing the job right there. Whenever you lead off an inning, you're focused on getting on base and setting up your teammates to drive you in.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Fly ball, left field. Ward settles under this one and makes the catch. Digging in for the Knights, Oliver Dunn. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. Pitch missed inside, and that is ball 1.
Low outside.
Late on that fastball. Elko leading off of first with 1 out. Swing lifted to left field. Ward has a beat on it. Gets there, got it.
Batting 7, the catcher, Josh. Throw.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
That's a ball.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
That's a strike.
Slayer. Middle outside.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Great time to go to the slider. He was clearly sitting fastball, which made his swing just a hair too early. Now he's got to protect with 2 strikes. And it one-hops the wall. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Runner scores, and they take the lead. Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Take a look at that exit velo, 106 miles per hour. That tells you that everything came together really nicely there. Caleb Bonnemer stands in now and watches strike 1. Strike 2. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again.
Circle change. Low inside.
Struck out swinging. And with the inning over, that'll keep more runs from coming in. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left aboard. We've played 2 innings. Charlotte with the lead, 1-0. We move on to the 3rd inning, and now the center fielder, Matt Gorski. And he's got really good wheels, one of those skills you really can't teach. Swing and a high fly to left. 1 up, 1 down. Well, he certainly wasn't willing to wait around, just barely missed hitting that first pitch fastball out of here. And that one nearly hit him. He hits a fly to center. Baker coming in on it. And quickly 2 away. We'll see how well the field holds up with the way the rain is coming down. Drainage is a problem with some playing surfaces in the minors, but so far, this field is still playable. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. They're set down 1-2-3. Bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Drew Baker.
Yeah!
Drops it down the 3rd baseline, and that's just foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just missed.
Outside.
What a take with 2 strikes.
High inside.
Got the batter swinging. They get the leadoff batter here in the 3rd. That's great location on that 2-strike fastball, making it difficult for him to do anything with it. Not afraid to command the inner half of the plate and earn the strikeout as a result.
Circle change. Low outside.
That one is absolutely pummeled. It's got a chance, and that one hops the wall. Around 2nd now, going for 3rd. And he announces his arrival at AAA with a triple. What a moment for him. And now the DH, Lamont Wade Jr. Homered last night, added another hit as well.
Circle change. Low
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Two-seam fastball. Low outside.
Punches that one away with 2 strikes.
Circle change. Middle.
To the right side, Hira. Safe, and they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
Now batting, the left-fielder, number 24, Jared Kelnick.
Low outside.
That one
Nope,
misses.
that's down.
And 1-1 now. Runner at first,
Inside.
1 away. Fastball in for a strike.
Circle change. Low outside.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And makes the grab. And he may be feeling down as he heads back to the dugout, but that's a swing to be proud of. That ball was torched, even if he has nothing to show for it. More swings like that, and he'll be on track for a promotion. Hit hard on the ground to short. There with plenty of time. Inning over. They get a run on 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left. 3 innings in the books in this one. The Knights lead it 2-0. Top 4 with the Comets at the dish. On the ground, right side, picks it up. Throw to first in time. Grounds this one to the right side. And that's foul. Freeland, 24 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2022. Looks like they'll have a shot at extra bases. Around first and digging for second. Here comes the throw. Not going to get him. He's in there. Everything came together on that swing. A hard liner into the gap like that shows you that everything is working really well with your swing. Pretty tough to have that kind of contact if you're not executing well in all phases. One out and a runner at second. Keston Hira getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Now here's the 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider ran away for strike 3 there. That slider was well out of the zone, but he got him to chase. Expanded the zone a little too much.
All 1.
Here's the 1-0 offering. In the air to left center. Snags it on the run. A double in the inning, but the runner is stranded. We're midway through the 4th. The Knights out in front, 2-0. Welcome back. The Knights at the plate here in the bottom of the 4th.
Hey!
Charlotte was actually the site of the first documented gold find in American history. A 17-pound gold nugget was discovered in 1799, setting off America's first gold rush in the process. And that's outside.
Circle change. Low outside.
Sharp grounder into the outfield for a hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard. Off the schneid now that the first hit is in the books. That can really weigh on a player when you struggle to get that first hit. Espinal. The feed for one. How about that double play? Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. Two away here, nobody on. And here's the catcher, Josh Bro. Doubled home a run the first time at bat. This outing has gone well for him so far, and part of that is because he's thrown better than 70% of his first pitches for strikes. That certainly helps. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Two down and nobody aboard. They try to get a chase on a slider down and away.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
That's off the mark, and the count is 2-2.
Cutter. Low outside.
And there's a ball.
Circle change. Low middle.
Line drive for a base hit, right field. That keeps the inning going. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. Just missed.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
This is a better approach than he showed the first time up when he struck out. He's working the count well. Laser to third, but handled well. That ends the inning. One runner left stranded as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. All set for the start of this inning. Stepping in, the switch hitting shortstop, Noah Miller. Fly ball to right. Nishida on the move to the alley. And a quick out, number one. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Baker on the move to the gap. And a couple of quick outs. Back to the top of the order here. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Matt Gorski. First pitch, swings and misses. 2 outs, bases empty. What a job to stifle this offense. Almost 5 full innings of shutout pitching. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate.
The batter, the third baseman, number 4, Santiago Espinal.
Ground ball to short. Throw is low and he can't hang on. Safe. A 2-out error can be such a gut punch for a team defensively. Everybody's already thinking about heading to the dugout, but now you have to refocus and find a way not to make that error hurt you in the run column. First and second, 2 outs. Next up for the Comets, James Tibbs III.
Ball one.
Oklahoma City down by a pair. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Nice execution in this AB with 2 on. Working the corners well, not putting the ball in a location where the batter can do real damage. Grounder up the middle. That's a base hit. Fires to third with it, too late, and the bases are loaded. Up against it with 2 strikes right there, but still managed to win the at-bat. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't exactly square it up, but that's a good approach paying off. In the air to left. And that retires the side. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Knights have the edge. 2-0. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Knights batting.
Middle inside.
A swing and a miss. Just can't catch up to the heat.
Low inside. Slayer. Low outside.
0-2, rocks and fires. That's a strikeout looking. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Towards first, Hero. Takes it to the bag at first. 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the 5th
Now
inning.
batting, the designated hitter, Lamont Wade Jr.
Bases are empty with 2 away. Next up, the designated hitter, Lamont Wade Jr. Bash down the right side, but foul.
Low inside.
The 0-1. Hit on the ground to the right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down here. We're back here at the ballpark. Start of the 6th. Ben Gelman bringing you this one. And leading off, Alex Freeland.
That's out.
Just missed with that one. Tried to get him with the backdoor slider. Chopper back up the middle. Bonnemer. And one gone as they make the play. 1 out and the bases are empty. And now at the plate, Keston Hiura. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time. So 1 on now with 1 away. He was all over that one. Line drives into center are such high percentage swings. There are a lot of hits to be found out there. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss. He's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a good shot to do damage. Fly ball out to right. Nishida gets there under it and makes the catch. And here at the plate, Noah Miller. Swings and lifts a high fly ball out to left. Gets into the corner, but it's foul. Impressive efficiency on the mound in this game. Up the middle. Collects it. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. They get 6 shutout frames out there now. Home half of the 6th. Coming up to the dish for Charlotte, Jared Kelnick.
Circle change. Low inside.
And that drops in for a strike.
Circle change. Low middle.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Bash down the right side, but foul.
Slider. Middle inside.
0-2, and the delivery. Here's a grounder, right side. Freeland. 1 down.
He's out.
Now batting, first baseman.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Elko.
Hey!
Circle change. Low inside. Circle change. Low inside.
Swing and a drive. Does it have the distance? And that one is out of here. Blasted that one out of here. One down. Now the third baseman, Jacob Gonzalez. 1 for 2. First offering misses the mark.
Circle change. Low inside. Circle change.
Pitcher softened him up with a couple of changeups. Might be time to go to the heater. Swing, and this one towards left center field. And now 2 down.
Circle change. Low inside.
Ball, that's out.
Circle change. Low middle.
Next one's fouled back.
Circle change. Low inside.
That's a strike. And the count 1 and 2.
Circle change. Low outside.
Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 3-0. We go to the top of the 7th. Eliezer Alfonso getting ready to hit. And that one fouled off. Oh, and 1, here's the pitch. Line drive, and it's caught. Here is slow ground ball. Bonnemer fires to first on the run.
He's safe.
Not in time to get him, and the tapper turns into an infield single. That was a great effort he made at shortstop, but it would have taken a miracle to prevent the infield hit there. Still a strong defensive play. 1 away and a runner at first. Here's the third baseman, Santiago Espinal. The 0-1. That one fouled off. He hasn't leaned much on that pitch in this one, but it looks sharp. Really tough for hitters to think with him when he can dial up something random at any time. That one way outside, and the count is 1 and 2. This to third. And
No,
a foul
foul
ball.
ball.
On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. Not in time at
Safe,
first,
he's
it's
in.
a fielder's choice.
Now batting, the designated hitter, James Sid the third.
And a good fastball to start off. That's strike 1. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot, but then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bats, try to get some base runners aboard. And it drops in. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. He's put together a new arm into the game, the righty, Jordan Leisure. Some serious action on his slider, a lot of spin rate and a lot of break. You think you know where it's going to be, and then it zags on you. And now, Ryan Ward. And the tying run's at the plate. Swing and a miss. Way too jumpy early in this AB. That's how you put yourself in a hole. And a swing and a miss. And that ends the bottom of the seventh. Josh Bro now at the plate. And before the pitch, a step up. So they turn things over to the righty, Ben Kasparius. This season has gotten hit around pretty good.
Four-seam fastball, high inside.
Late on that fastball, Kasparius measures 6'2", 27 years old, and he was a fifth-round pick back in 2021.
Sweeper, low outside.
Got the strikeout looking. Leadoff batter set down to open the seventh.
Ball.
That
That's
front door
inside.
curveball backed up a bit on the pitcher, and he couldn't quite get it to catch the zone. Liner into center. Out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder.
2 down now. Next to hit, Drew Baker. Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance.
Cutter, high inside.
Aye.
Four-seam fastball, high inside.
Swing and a ball popped up. That is the inning. It's a 1-2-3 inning. We're in the top of the 8th. Alex Freeland digs in now.
Nope. Outside.
Here comes the 1-0. Into left center for a base hit. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. To the right side. Done. The flip. There's one. To first. Double play. Nicely done. That play looks smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Mike Sirota. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Not even close there.
Aye.
Sirota thought that pitch missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call stands. They've only got 1 challenge remaining. 2 outs, bases empty. Line drive, base hit. A 2-out knock, and it keeps the inning alive. Left field. Kelly drifting towards this one. Gets there. Got it. 1 runner left on base. On to the bottom of the 8th. Riku Nishida getting ready to hit. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. I think he may need to take a new plan of attack after that breaking ball got crushed foul. He may have got gotten away with one there. That one in the air to center field. One up, one down.
Now back, the designated
Four-seam
hitter,
fastball.
Roma.
Low outside.
Wayne Jr.
Yeah!
Four-seam
One out
fastball.
and the base is empty.
Inside. Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Swing and a miss. Not able to catch up to that one.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 24.
Now, Jared Kelnick.
Middle outside. Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Close, but ruled a ball. That was well spotted, but he couldn't get the call from the plate umpire. But he's handling it well, and he might get that call later. Kelnick disagrees with that called strike. Here's the challenge. And the strike is overturned following the review. So they still have both challenges.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Kelnick wants another look at the called strike, and here's the challenge. Barely a whisker out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still two challenges left for him.
High middle.
Full count now.
Four-seam
Two
fastball.
down and nobody aboard.
Inside.
Here in the bottom half of the eighth. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. Ninth inning coming up. The Knights on top 3-0. Here comes the closer in the ninth, Lucas Sims. With this being a save opportunity, not much of a surprise that they're turning to the closer here. Grounder to third, Gonzalez. On to first, and the leadoff batter set down here in the ninth.
Center field.
To the top of the order we go. Digging in for the Comets, Matt Gorski.
Ball, that's outside.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. One down. Base is empty here in the ninth. Ground ball up the middle. Done. Whips it to
Got him.
first in time. Only one out remaining. In the air to left center. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final. Thanks for tuning in and joining us for Minor League Baseball on the show. I'm Ben Gelman, and we'll see you next time.